Did you hype up as much as KK did with the Voodoo Donuts?
When I saw them, I was like, oh my gosh, it looked really good. But I was just like, oh, we got games, so I'm super like health conscious sometimes, so I'm just like, I don't know if I should eat this, but I mean, it looked really really good.
As you kind of zoom out a little bit and look at this NCAA tournament as a whole, it's your first NCAA
Mhm.
tournament that you're playing in. How have you been able to kind of soak up a couple of moments here and there?
Definitely. I think the biggest time you can really soak it up is right before the game starts. You're just warming up, and then like eventually when they call like the lineups, I think that's when it kind of like it's more of a surreal moment, like just going through that. And then especially like from the first tip, like because then that's when it actually begins. That's when like the game starts. Like you go from like you just get so locked in, so focused, and you kind of like just forget that it's like your first time here, and it's just like another game that you are trying to win.
When you look at everything this team has had to go through, the outsiders, everyone's always talking about the injuries and everything with UConn. What do you want them to know about what this team is really like, of what the characteristics are like, and what it means like to play for UConn?
Every single one of these girls are hardworking, determined, no matter what their circumstances, whether they're injured, whether they're playing. Like, every single one is bought into the program. Every single one wants to give 100% of everything they have for this team. And it's kind of like forced us to kind of like embrace that even more this year because of the injuries and kind of being even stronger together on and off the court. But I mean, outside of basketball, this is just a fun team because I mean, we have so much humor on this team, like so many personalities that are just so much fun to be around. But when we step on the court, we mean business.
I'm going to put you on the spot. Who's the funniest on the team?
KK is really funny. KK, Paige, and like all of them, they're hilarious. I mean, every moment.
When you say the team, people have gotten stronger, how about yourself? When you look at yourself and your game, how have you gotten stronger this season?
Definitely my confidence has been the biggest factor, I think, in where I started and where I am now. I mean, looking back to like the beginning of this season, like from the NC State game to like all the way to now, has definitely been like a big jump in my life, been big progression. So it's still surreal for me. Like I'm just so grateful for every moment that I get to be a part of this. Grateful for every moment I get to step on the court with these girls and play the game that we love. Like I have so much love for this team, and like I'm just so excited to be here at the Sweet 16, and we just want to keep doing what we came here to do, and that's to win.
Your upperclassmen teammates are extremely incredible players. Who has kind of taken you under her wing and mentored you a little bit?
I would say Nika for sure. She is like even all three of them. I mean, but they just are incredible people. They're incredible leaders. Like they've single-handedly like took this team and carried them on their back throughout the season, and that's a hard task. Like I don't know how they do it. Like especially like with such like a young team like what we have, but no, they didn't like shy away from the challenge. They stepped up and they've made us to the team that we are today, and they're just great leaders, and they just make the game feel more comfortable when you're out there with them. Like it's just basketball. Like it's just a game when you're out there with them. Like you don't have to overthink it. You don't have to add extra pressure to yourself because they make the game come easy to you.
Thank you so much. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.